How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I'm your host, FaZe Crypto, and today we have a pretty exciting video for you. Starting off, we've got the top performers of the day, being Aurora, Nano. We've got Cardano placing among them. And of course, pretty interesting day with the market cap being at 184. Now, of course, Bitcoin dominance at 53.5%. But the subject of today's video, I think that it's going to be pretty exciting to talk about Cardano. Looking into a lot of these different things that Charles Hodgkinson has been bringing. I think that when we read the Cardano roadmap and we really get an idea of the current climate of the cryptocurrency space, it is fairly self-evident that smart contracts and the various different things that Cardano Foundation offers, are definitely good talking points to really get a illustration of what we can expect as far as the moving parts of the cryptocurrency space and a lot of these different dynamics. So this will be a pretty good video where we can look over a lot of these different news items as well. Now we can also get to talking about Cardano pumps by 9%. A lot of these different headlines. This talk of Ethiopian state-backed cryptocurrency rages market, and then of course a lot of these different things that the viewer basically requested for us to talk about as well. Now, along with a lot of these different other news articles, I think we could pretty much get a pretty interesting illustration of what we can expect to see as far as the development of a lot of these different cryptocurrencies go. And especially I think that it's important to start right off the bat by discussing a lot of these cryptos that aren't necessarily performing the best at this current time. Of course, any given moment to see the top performers and the bottom feeders and all these different things. It's par for the course. I'm not going to necessarily judge any crypto based on their in particular, but it is always interesting to see the differences of how they perform and what cryptos we can get an idea of. And there is a significant trend that's building. A lot of people have analyzed the current crypto state of affairs, and of course this video is going to be a pretty interesting analysis of a lot of these different variables. Of course, Marlowe, new language for monitoring financial instruments. Smart contracts on a blockchain. It's been designed for people who are business engineers or subject experts rather than experienced developers. This is something that we've talked about pretty extensively. The importance of programming language, especially being a pretty interesting leverage point for Cardano. As we've been seeing a lot of these different things getting going, but of course, Shelley, formal specifications complete. Of course, this is pretty groundbreaking stuff as well when we talk about Shelley. And of course, I'm still, optimistic overall, regarding the crypto space and where we're going to be expecting to see a lot of these different technologies moving forward. Now, that being said, I think that people need to really take into consideration a lot of things that often go overlooked when it comes to looking at Cardano, in the face of the various different challenges that the cryptocurrency space essentially has lined up in the world that immediately lies ahead. But these articles right here have a large amount of ether. Of course, this blockchain bandit article right here is pretty funny. It's not funny, but it's worthy of our attention. You understand what I mean in a second. The fact that this seems to be getting in the headlines is interesting. Yet another breach in the crypto market that has gotten everyone to sit up and take notice. An alleged blockchain bandit has reportedly stolen 45 ether by private keys. So This is basically just another lesson to everybody to pretty much keep your crypto more secure. The quote goes on to say there was a guy who had an address who was going around and siphoning money from some of the keys we hold access to. We found 735 private keys. So definitely interesting article. But of course, Coinbase shuts Chicago office as crypto slump continues. Of course, not necessarily the best news for Coinbase, but me personally, I don't actually use Coinbase, so it doesn't really affect me. We've got stock market investors should be extremely cautious in 2019, claims new report, which is pretty interesting as well. I mean, I personally think that a lot of people get the stock market mentality mixed up with their crypto mentality, and I think that they're two completely different animals, and it's just something that people should probably try to keep separate, to that effect. But of course, we've got BTC prediction could reach 1M by 2020, which is a pretty bullish sentiment, to say the least. But at the same time, anything's possible. The popular cryptocurrency enthusiast and founder of the antivirus software McAfee, John McAfee, has always been quite out there. And Bitcoin recently, he's predicted Bitcoin price could reach 1 million by 2020. That would be pretty groundbreaking. It would be pretty substantial. But I guess only time will tell. We've got Eric Voorhees says that the most important crypto chart community should watch, which is a pretty interesting article as well. Let's look at it. So CEO of Shapeshift, big time proponent of Bitcoin and notable individual in the crypto space, recently shared a chart via Twitter that shows number of confirms BTC transactions per day, and this is pretty interesting to see. I mean, at least when you talk about, the real physical, the physicality of the thing. This chart will tell you a lot of what you're aiming to know. I think that this peak right here was something funny as well. But it is interesting to see where we are in 2019. As far as how this space has gone, and I know it hasn't really meshed with a lot of people's expectations, but that rarely happens, especially in a space that's so new. But as more things happen, we can get an idea of the kind of animal that this is really shaping out to be. Of course, the most important chart in crypto, it is pretty outstanding stuff. But Binance launches DEX, sparks era of decentralized crypto exchanges. This is important too. I think decentralization's a very important concept that we really can't stress enough, which is definitely something. In a world of decentralized cryptocurrencies, I think that it's important that we don't overlook the significance of the decentralized exchange. The concept of a centralized exchange almost seems like an oxymoron in a lot of that extent, but at the same time, I think that it definitely does show how Cardano has been able to making a lot of interesting groundwork. Of course, where I see myself in 5 years, this is pretty hilarious. Hopefully it's true. If the future of Bitcoin looks that bright, that would be an interesting. This sort of meme, we'll probably be seeing a lot more of them. But all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure that you guys go and connect with us on Twitter. That's at CryptoTuber as always. Interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Interested in hearing your feedback, when it comes down to it. All that being said, remember this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, I'm not your dad. Of course, this video is not financial advice. But we're always interested in hearing your opinion, so make sure that you guys comment down below, letting us know what you think. about the cryptocurrency space. And overall, I mean, I do remain fairly bullish on Cardano. I'm excited to see the long term, as well, with what we can expect, in the future. And I think, are the bulls back? I mean, I guess only time will tell. But a lot of the things we continue to see seem to be par for the course, to a large extent. So, I mean, it will be interesting to see how the space works itself out. But all that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this content. Hope you found it beneficial. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on post notifications for updated content. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.